My name is Vikesh Navsaria and I'm a paralegal at Douglas Wemyss Solicitors. I'm going to be talking about the major changes taking effect in the legal industry. In 2007, the Labour government voted for a new Legal Services Act. This act is to radically change the legal industry, which has traditions dating back over 800 years. The act is designed to allow alternative business structures, or ABSs, to enter the legal industry to trade. Corporations such as Tesco, the AA, the Cooperative, and various high street banks are all looking to take advantage of the Act. So what then does this mean for the existing high street solicitors firms? And more importantly, what does it spell for the consumer? Well, the Act is intended to present the consumer with a greater choice of legal service provider. Potentially, this could result in greater value for money, as the big corporations would be able to slash existing standard prices as they have the financial backing to do so. Having said this, all may not be as positive as it seems. I say this because these large corporations may make for an industry which is more focused on profitability and cost-cutting measures rather than the high standard of services traditionally provided by law firms. Such a drop in standard would almost certainly result in confusion and annoyance to the customer, for whom the Act is actually intended to benefit. Another point to note is that the ABS's level of service will be unregulated, whereas the traditional law firms are monitored by the Solicitors Regulation Authority and are required to provide a high level of service at all times. It seems that the big, long-standing corporate firms will continue unaffected by the Act in terms of the ABS's entering into the legal market. But how, though, can these smaller high street solicitors firms compete with the big consumer brands? Well, there are already defence mechanisms in place by the smaller firms as a collective. An example of this is the QualitySolicitors.com brand, which is a collective of law firms that have been selected by the public for their high standard of customer service. These selected firms are able to preserve their identity and tradition, but have the selling power of the Quality Solicitors brand behind them. The Act clearly benefits the consumer more than the existing legal practices, as it presents the consumer with a wider choice of legal service provider, a wider range of costs, but unfortunately, with that, a differing level of service. For further information on the changes brought about by the Legal Services Act 2007, please see my article on our website. Thank you very much for watching.